I'm going to show you now the basic hand position for first position on the bass. Now, when we are putting the fingers onto the neck and fingerboard of the instrument, we're going to get the basic shape of a C. We don't want to push the fingers down with the knuckles collapsing, because this is a weak way to hold the strings down to the fingerboard. We're trying to get those strings pushed down tight to the fingerboard so that they don't vibrate any underneath. To do this, if you are using just first finger, then you're going to want to be fairly close to the tip of your finger. If you're using second finger, you are going to want to push down both fingers 1 and 2 so that you have one helping out. And if you're doing fourth finger, then you're going to want to have 1, 2, 3, and 4 pushing down. Now, you will not be using third finger in any of the lower positions on the bass. You will only be using fingers 1, 2, and 4. Now, the other thing is when you are using a second finger, you're going to have a space between 1 and 2. And this is a little bit of an unnatural space. Normally, our fingers would be spaced apart fairly evenly like this. You're going to want to stretch your second finger out a little bit further so that it is halfway between fingers 1 and 4. And if you notice that, those are called half steps. 1, 2, and 4. Those are half steps. A whole step would be from 1 to 4. Now, what is my thumb doing in behind? Well, it's best for my thumb to be fairly close to being behind my second finger. That's just naturally the way that things happen with our hand. Notice when we snap, we usually use our second finger, our middle finger, and our thumb. It feels kind of weird to do it with our first finger, our pointer finger. So these two are just naturally strong together. So that is what my hand position looks like from that angle if you're looking at it there. The other thing is you want to make sure that these knuckles, like I said before, are curved. But why do we want that? Well, it's because that's the way our hand is more naturally strong. If you were to take your fingers and put them together like this and have knuckles squished and try to pull through, it's fairly easy to pull through those fingers. If you get that knuckle up there and you're more on the tip of your finger to push down, then that is a much stronger way to hold on to the instrument. And just everything is stronger that way if you're more on the tips of your fingers. So that is the basic hand position for playing the bass.